Hello, everyone. My name is Roman Šinkovský, and I'm the race director of the race IRONMAN 70.3 Hradec Králové, which will take place for the second time during the weekend 15th to 17th of August 2025. This meeting is supposed to present the main points, main parts of the organization of the race. You'll also find the complete data and complete information in the athlete guide, which will be presented 2 weeks before the race, the latest. We can meet also in person on Saturday, August 16th, for a technical briefing where you can ask questions and you can find out about any updates that will appear in the last weeks before the race. The event area copies basically the first year that was presented last year, 2024. It's very convenient for everyone traveling to our city. We don't need any cars or any public means of transport. Everything is very close and very convenient. The transition zones, the finish zone, the Ironman village, the finish line, everything is very compact and within half a mile of a distance the most. The program starts on Friday, 15th of August, when we open the race office and expo zone. It'll be at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and we'll be closing it at 9 o'clock. We're expecting a lot of athletes coming on Friday around 3, 4, 5 o'clock. The most of the races are sold out. So if you have chance to plan your check-in, please come a bit later in the evening, around 7 o'clock, 8, 9. There'll be less people, less crowds, and you can enjoy the whole process and procedure much better than at the moment when we open the gates. The main schedule for Saturday combines the sport events and the accompanying program. There'll be a lot of things going on for your folks, for your families, for general public. It's a program that consists of family zone, food truck festival, some activities on the water, around the river. So plan your Saturday also for these activities. You can enjoy it with the whole family. I would like to pinpoint some times that are very important for you athletes, and it's the morning 8:30 till 11:30 when there is open water for all the swimmers. You can enjoy the river. You can test it. You can try the jump from the platform. That's very important that you get familiar with the swim course. At 10 o'clock, we open the race office again. And 12 o'clock, the Phoenix Iron Kids races will start based on the distances and categories. At 12 o'clock, we also open a transition zone. In our city, we have only one transition zone, very convenient. It's located at the athletic stadium called Sokol, very close to the swim start. And it's the only day and only time when you can drop your bikes and your gear for the transition zone. No other days are available. So please plan your time very carefully just to avoid the crowds. Again, my recommendation is the later, the better. Less crowds will be there. Since it's the biggest triathlon event ever in the Czech history, we are expecting more than 60 nations coming. So after the technical briefing that will be held in English at 3 o'clock, we'll be continuing with the opening ceremony and national flag parade. Please feel welcome to take a part. Just walk with your flag, with your folks, meet other guys from other countries. It'll be a really great and truly beautiful atmosphere, just walking through the city and presenting all the flags. If you or your family members are taking part in a 5-kilometer City Lights run, be aware of the time, 9:00 p.m., where it starts in the city center. Sunday, of course, the race day gets very hectic. So we are opening the T zone, the transition zone for 5150 and relays at 6:30. And we will have 2 different entries on Sunday. I'm talking only on Sunday. On Saturday, there is only 1 entry for everyone, and it's the entry at the Eliščino nábřeží, which is the street parallel with the river. On Sunday, we'll split the entries for 5150 and 70.3. So entry number 1, it's the same one like on Saturday, will be open for 5150. And the entry 2, which is 200 meters away, very close to the finisher zone, it'll be accompanied with the signs, with arrows, so you cannot miss it. It's very close. Check it, please, also on the map. It'll be open 7:30 to 9. I would strongly recommend using a swimming pool for a warm-up. It opens at 6:50 to 9:30, and it's open just for the athletes, for the participants. So you can take a shower, you can put on your suits, you can warm up in the pool, and then walk to the swim start or the deposit, which is about 200 meters away. We will start with the Olympic distance 5150 at 7:55, and all the procedures goes through rolling start, 3 athletes per 5 seconds jumping from the platform into the water. The main start, it's at 9:30. There's an exception. Pro athletes men and pro athletes women will start from the water, mass start, but afterwards the main race 70.3 will start again in the rolling start procedures at 9:42. Expected winner in a short distance, it's 9:50 for Ironman 70.3. It's 1:00 and 1:10 p.m. Award ceremony are located at the Masaryk Square, which is the square where the finish line and all the bleachers and VIP zone and press zone is located. And it's 12:15 for the short distance and 6 p.m. for Ironman 70.3. If you are focused on taking part at the World Championship in 2026, you should note that 7 p.m. there's a slot allocation ceremony in the Museum of Eastern Bohemia, which is a big, reddish, beautiful building next to the expo and race office, and it's inside the building at 7 p.m. The expo zone opens on Friday together with the race office. It's 3:00 and it finishes at 6 p.m. on Sunday. You will find an info point. You will find presentation of more than 20 partners. So please feel welcome and spend some time here. It's the same location as the race office or merchandise store. And again, the check-in hours for all the races are stated in this chart. You cannot check in on Sunday. There are no check-ins on Sunday available, of course. The check-in procedure is based on a QR code that you will receive to your email boxes. Please check the spam. We'll send the QR codes on Monday before the race and on Thursday before the race for the second time. Anyway, you can find your QR code in your account. Just log in to Slot Market through your registration password, and in that registration history tab, you will find your QR code that matches with the one that you will have received in your emails. Please do not forget any ID card, your country ID card or passport, and you also need to present your triathlon license from your country. The race packet needs to be picked up by you in person. There is no other person that can do that. The only exceptions are the relays, where the captain or another part of the relay can collect the whole package for the whole relay. We do accept foreign licenses. We don't need to buy a Czech license. If you do not have any domestic license from your country, you can purchase it through the online registration or in your after logging into your account and doing it online, or you can do it at the spot when you arrive at the race office. The price of the license is €4. The race package consists of several items that are very important, and you should check that you have received everything, because the bib number is a part of it with your name and the flag. The swim cap that you will receive is mandatory. The sticker set for your bicycle, your helmet, and your bags. Then there is a wristband, absolutely crucial ID band that you will need to enter all the zones. So you should be wearing it all weekend long. The chip band it needs to be attached around your ankle. We advise the left ankle, and attach it on a dry skin so it does not come off. After this procedure, you'll go to the merchandise stores where you pick up your backpack or your gym bag, depends on the category and distance. And there'll be also part of the envelope and procedure. There'll be 3 plastic bags, 2 for the deposit, 2 for the transition zone, and 1 for deposit. We'll talk about it a little bit later. The finisher t-shirts pickup tent is located at the finisher zone. So after your race, when you go through the finish line, you go to the finisher zone where you get all the massages, the recovery zone. There's a huge catering zone located, metal engraving, deposit, and so on, and also t-shirt, finisher t-shirt pickup tent. It's absolutely necessary that these items that you will receive from us in the race office are worn by you during the race, and it's the official swim cap, different color, different race. The wristband for ID, for the identification, the stickers, the bib number, the timing chip. If you do not have any of these, it might result in disqualification. So double check, please, several times that you have all of it. As I mentioned, you will receive in that registration procedure plastic bags. The blue one is for the equipment that you will need for your bike section. The red one is for the running section. Double check once you enter the transition zone the stands where you should put the blue one, or you should put the red one. Check the number that it matches. Do not forget to put the sticker on the bag, so it all matches. And again, the only time to drop off your plastic bag and the bike is Saturday, August 16th, starting 12, finishing 21:30. The black bag is meant to be used for your civil clothes. So you can drop it at the deposit that is located in the finisher zone. Before you enter the transition zone, make sure that your bike is well prepared for the race. The referees will be there to check the technical situation or technical status of your bike. They will also check your helmet and possibly other equipment. We will take a picture of you and your equipment before entering the transition zone. This all happens on Saturday, entry 1 for everyone. And again, we have only one transition zone. The name of the transition zone is Athletic Stadium Sokol. That's very important. We talked about the timing chip. It will be collected, of course, after the finish line. If you lose the timing chip, you need to contact any staff as soon as you find out. I want to make sure that you all understand that on Sunday before the race, we have 2 different entries to the transition zone. The reason is that there'll be the Olympic distance 5150 going on, and the athletes for 70.3 will be entering the transition zone. So we don't want to get this main entrance crowded, or that anyone interferes with the ongoing race. The entry 2 is located just 200 meters away. Just follow the signs, ask other athletes. It's not that complicated, but it will help the organization a lot. So the racers in Ironman 70.3 will not be allowed to enter the transition zone in the same entrance, in the same gate like on Saturday. They have to use entry number 2. The street is called Ludovita Štura, and it's very close to the finisher zone. Remember, the swimming pool is there just for your needs. You can take a shower after the race. There'll be a lot of toilets all around the starting zone, in front of the pool, inside the pool, at the finisher zone, at the deposit, at the swim start, also inside the transition zone. So you just need to look around and do not follow the main crowds where there are like too many people. Just try to find your own toilets. We all know how it works before the start. The changing rooms, if you need that, or changing tents, you can use inside the pool. You can use tents inside the finisher zone where there is the deposit, and you can also use the tents, changing tents inside the transition zone. Deposit, very important. It's a part of the finisher zone. Just the opposite of swim start, maybe 30 meters away. We have a bike service for your needs and for your convenience. It's present inside the transition zone on Saturday, and also during the morning on Sunday during the race. If something happens, just before the race or after the swimming, you can contact the bike service and they will help you with your problems. We have two bike services on the cycling course at the kilometer 23 and 49. We have some small bike boxes for help at every refreshment point, but it's important to mention that you are all responsible for your bicycles during the race, and you should be able to solve any technical problems by yourself. But just to make sure, we have all these services for your need. Of course, we do have also some limits and cutoffs times, so please check this very carefully. I will highlight the cutoff times for 70.3, which is after the swimming, is the entry time 11:30. So it's basically 70 minutes after the start of the last swimmer. There is a bike cutoff time before entering a transition zone, and it's 10 minutes to 4 p.m. And probably the most important time is after the third loop of running, which is 5:50 p.m. The referees will not allow the runner to continue to the last loop if you miss this cutoff time. Swimming in our town in Hradec Králové is very specific. It happens in the river Labe or Elbe, and there is no stream, no significant current whatsoever. It's quite steady water. We have one loop for Olympic distance of 1500 meters and for Ironman 70.3 of 1900 meters. And we show also the starting zones on a map, what times you predict to swim. So just choose wisely and carefully what time you would expect to finish your swimming, so you feel very comfortable with equally fast swimmers next to you. The start follows from the platform, so three swimmers just at a time. There is a 5-second distance, so please do not hesitate on the platform. Just get on the platform and start head first or feet first. It's up to you, and please start swimming. You can try it, and I strongly advise you to do that on Saturday in the morning, where everything will be prepared for open water, and you can try the whole procedure, and you're not surprised. There'll be a specific part of the river where you can cool off a little bit before the start. There is no warm-up swimming zone for you from capacity reasons, of course. You can do some warm-ups in the swimming pool, which is 150, 200 meters away. You can take a short dip, a plunge into the pool inside the river, just to adjust your suit, or just try the goggles or the temperature, and then you should follow the lanes for the start. Do not forget to bring the caps that you were given at the race office. If you have some specific color you like from some reasons, you should wear double caps. The one that is meant to be for the race is the one that is on the outside, of course, always. Do not get confused at the 9:30, where we have pro athletes starting from the water. It's a mass start. This is the only exception. Men and women at 9:30 and 9:35. Otherwise, everyone else is starting from the platform in this rolling start system. You can closely check the maps that we prepared. You can see the transition zone, how far it is from the water. There are the lanes. You see the time gaps for each section. You can enter these sections through the yellow aisle, and then just go wherever you feel like you will be comfortable. You start swimming to your left, then you'll be coming out of the water, run about 200 meters on a carpet, and enter the transition zone. The transition zone is divided left and right for 70.3 and 5150. Again, it's a one transition zone. It's athletic stadium. It's on the grass. There is a running section all around the grass field, of course, that it will be used for your coming out of the zone. So you are entering the zone. There are the racks with your bags. Then you change your clothes. You run to get your bike, and you use the field, the tracks, the tracks for running with your bike out of the transition zone. And then when you enter the main street and you are under the bike start gate, you can get on your bike and start cycling. The entrance to the zone after the cycling is on the other side. And again, there will be end zone gate. After that, you have to walk with or run with your bike. And the first thing you see when you enter the transition zone is the penalty tent, where you should check the screen if there is any note about your number, maybe getting any penalty on the bike section. It's your duty to check it yourself and serve the penalty here. Then you drop off your bike at the same spot, get to the racks, change your gear, and then you run out of the transition zone through a different gate that is meant to be just for the run out the zone. And this is a detail. Of course, there is a medical point inside the transition zone. You can find the bike service, the changing tents, and toilets as well. On this side, I'll mention it again, is the entry number 2, and it's only on Sunday. It's only for 70.3, and it's only in the time 7:30 till 9 o'clock. The main entrance that you used on Saturday and that they will be used for 5150 on Sunday is the one here. Bike course is divided for 2 distances in 90 kilometers ride and 40 kilometers ride. The 70.3 cycling course is the blue one. There are 3 refreshment points, 2 static bike services in this area. It's a city called Třebechovice. There'll be also a big fan zone. And for a shorter distance, this is the red line. You have one refreshment point where you can also find a small equipment for small repairs of your bike. I just want to inform you that, of course, the whole course is closed to traffic, but you should always be aware that something unpredictable can happen, so you should be really aware of that. Be careful by overtaking the other athletes. There are some race cars or race motorbikes, referees, TV crew, media crew on the road. Just always follow your right side of the right lane of the road. do not cross the central line. That's a golden rule that is very important, especially here. We'll have quite a few referees on the cycling course following the race, concentrating on drafting, concentrating on littering and some other unsportsman misconduct. So just be aware of that. If you have any problems, medical from the medical point of view, just inform any of our staff. They will call the ambulance. They are all over the race course, prepared to help you. Safety first of everyone, of athletes, organizers, everyone. So just strictly follow the rules. Be always careful. Be always prepared to slow down, to stop, to do everything you can to put the safety on the first place. If you have any serious troubles with your bike, or you decide to drop from the race, you should inform again anyone from our staff, and they will call a SEC car that is ready to bring you and your equipment back to the city, to the transition zone. Running course in Hradec Králové consists of loops. Shorter distance goes this 5-kilometer loop twice. The main distance, 70.3, runs this loop 4 times. There is a short, small difference between these loops that I will show on the map. And we have 3 aid stations in each loop, precisely divided in drinking and food sections and cooling sections. So take your time and read the items that are at each aid station. And please remember, there is this cutoff time, 5:50 for the last loop. Important rules: the bib number needs to be present always during the running section. It must be worn up front, and do not litter. Do not accept any help from outside. There'll be also a group of referees checking the rules, and we follow the stop and go penalty. So if you receive a penalty during the running course, it's always carried out at the moment where you get the penalty. This is the scheme of the running loop of the course. The blue section is the one that is meant just for the 70.3. There should be no interference between those 2 distances. The racket points are located in this area near the river, and the third one is within a park in this area. Just check where you can find the cooling showers, where are the sharp turns. Maybe you just take a short run a couple days before the race, so you just get familiar with the city and with the course. The aid stations is something that we took a lot of time and planning for the bike course. Otherwise, the whole racket point system is done with the Czech nutrition company Nutrend. So you'll find a lot of products on these courses. You can also visit their stand at the expo. You can try, of course, all the products there, so you are familiar with the taste and the consistency and so on. For the bike section, we'll have water and isotonic in bottles, 0.75 liters, that fit into your bike holders, in the Biden holders. Every reggae point has different items. In the running section, I would mention that some of them carry Coke, some of them Red Bull with water. Somewhere we have melons, bananas, raisins, pretzels, salt, and so on. It depends on the weather temperature or on the air temperature. Some of them will be equipped with ice cubes, water sponges, and showers. Award ceremony is always at the Masarykovo Square at the podium. We do announce top 5 men in pro and women in pro athletes category, and always 3 in age, in all the age categories. So just check the categories, check the results, so you do not miss your fame in your podium ceremony. After that, on Sunday evening, the slot allocation presented. It's a different spot. It's a museum of Eastern Bohemia. Again, it's right next to the race office, the big reddish building. It starts at 7 o'clock. If you are a part of it and you want to accept the slot that you won, be prepared to do all the transactions, all the transactions with a credit card, yeah, that's it. There are some changes in slot allocation. So a part of the athlete guide is also this blue page or pages where you can read what has changed, what you should know. So I recommend reading it and carefully and being prepared of the whole procedures. If you or some of your family members take part in the City Lights Run, it takes place on Saturday evening. It starts at 9 o'clock. You can pick up the starting package on Friday also, and not only on Saturday. If there are any open spots, you can also do the online, the walk-in check-in or walk-in registration on Friday or Saturday. The start of the City Lights Run is at the pedestrian zone near the IRONMAN finish line. The course is quite similar to the Sunday running course, and it's really attractive. It follows the river pedestrian zones with beautiful sights. So it's beautiful to try it on some other days, not only during the City Lights Run. The Iron Kids, Phoenix Iron Kids, are divided to running races and aquathlon races. The registration and the check-in starts on Friday. There is no walk-in registration on Saturday during the race, so everything needs to be done online before that. If you have any spots left before the weekend, you can ask on Friday, only on Friday, for walk-in registration. The start of these races is at 12, and it depends on the distance from different points and spots. Award ceremony at 2 o'clock. We do not announce the winners in the smallest categories, which is the run for 250 meters. That's a category 3, 4, and 5, 6 years, where the kids can run with with their parents. The other categories will be announced on the podium as well. Very important is to check the map. We have 3 different starts. One for just running 250 meters. Number 2 is also for a 500-meter run. And number 3, which is the same spot as the Sunday swim start, is for the long run of 1,300 meters and aquathlon distances. Try to learn something from a Czech language. Den na Labi is it's a special project that consists of all these activities and additional program during Saturday, and it's prepared for not only for the racers but also especially their families, the spectators, the public of the city, the public of the region, and it's packed with action. And everything is just around the river. There's a farmers market, a food truck festival. There you can try pedal boards or kayaks. There'll be jet skis show. Some after parade with a local radio. There'll be fun run across the river on some floating platforms. So something really for everyone. You can also pick up a printed map that's called Tourist Map, and it's meant to be for everyone who is spending more time in the city. You can find a recommendation where to follow the race, where to go during the cycling course, what to see before the race, what to see after the race. We recommend some of local restaurants where they offer you some discount. You have also a procedure here how to get a discount for the swimming pool, for your aqua center, for your whole family. You have a schedule of the whole event. So something that it's a great souvenir, or it's needed also during the weekend for your families. You can find it at the race office, at the info point, and the main hotels that are partner to our race. Of course, such a huge event will not be possible without our partners and sponsors. That's great that we have them. And even more important is your attendance, that you chose Hradec Králové, and wish you good luck. And I cannot wait to meet you all during the weekend. And I'll be the first one to clap my hands for your performance. So good luck.